Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Malik Nanakkar, Manager Air Traffic Control. And for the benefit of our viewers and the media, I will explain briefly what my colleague Tisara Amarananda said in English. Actually, why we call this press briefing is to highlight the masses and educate the masses regarding the issues which are facing air traffic control profession, which, if it is not addressed, might have disastrous consequences on the aviation industry in Sri Lanka in general. And in addition to that, the subject minister also has made some damaging statements, so we need to reply to those as well. Since of late, we have noticed that lots of controllers are leaving the profession of ATC to seek up lucrative employment elsewhere overseas. Right? This is a big concern because we have lost 19 controllers within the last 1.5 years. And to fill that gap left by these controllers, we have to do continuously over time. Right? So we brought this to the notice of our company management, and they had responded positively. The company management comprising of retired Major General G.A. Chandrasena, our our Vice Chairman Dr. Ajit Mendis, our Director Technical Captain Milinda Ratnayaka. They all realized the gravity of the situation and they drew up a retention plan for a period of 3 years in consultation with the ATC management. This was to our satisfaction as well. However, this retention plan, which was drawn up and unanimously approved by the board of directors of the company, met with stiff resistance from the subject minister. He has gone on record to say that, okay, let them leave, I will recruit some more, which is a very, very irresponsible and damaging statement coming from a person of responsibility, right? So what he has not realized is you cannot train controllers overnight and put them into the job. To make a fully fledged controller, you need at least 7 to 8 years training, and in our system, it takes around 10 years, right? So that is a big issue. So he doesn't seem to realize that, and he has also gone on record saying that we will bring down the recruitment criteria, which at the moment is a degree. We will bring it down to A level, and then we can get enough persons. I don't know how that solves the retention issue. No matter how many controllers you recruit, if you can't retain them, there's no point. It's like pouring water into a bucket which is filled with holes. You keep on pouring water, but it keeps leaking. So the major issue here is the retention of controllers, not the recruitment. We have not had issues with recruitment, but the problem lies with the retention of controllers. So it is in this aspect that we made representations to the management. So, however, the subject minister doesn't seem to be in favor of it. Maybe it is due to his lack of responsibility or lack of knowledge, we do not know. Right? And he has gone on to say that nowhere in the world does ATC recruits people with degree, which is a blatant lie. Right? In our neighboring countries itself, like India and Pakistan, the basic requirement is BSc degree. Right? So that is a blatant lie. So now, when we speak of the president's vision for this country, he has recently said at a Chamber of Commerce meeting that he hopes, right, his vision is to get the foreign currency required, the foreign earnings required through tourism, then direct investment, as well as exports. So all these three sectors, ATC and aviation, is involved. So we are a little bit skeptical whether the minister is acting in contrary to the president's wishes, right? So what we would like to ask from the president is to intervene in this matter, because we feel that the subject minister is not capable of handling this issue, or he doesn't want to resolve this issue. So we would like to request from the president to immediately intervene before we lose our airspace to outside countries. We have powerful neighbors in India and Australia. So if we do not provide the services to a required extent, they will definitely intervene. So we want to stop that. Now the controllers, they are working round the clock to prevent this, right? Because like my friend said, we need a requirement of 138 controllers. At the moment, we do have only 82 controllers, so the rest is filled with OT, right? So they keep working round the clock to ensure that we provide continuous air traffic control services, right? So subject ministers may come and go, right, with the change of government, but the profession of ATC has to live on. We provide invaluable services to our patrons, who are the passengers as well as the pilots, right? So we want to keep it going. We love our country, right? So because it is with that idea, we are continuing to provide air traffic services to all the aircraft which patronize our skies, and we hope to continue it in the future also. And we asked the President to intervene and ensure that the correct facilities and the provisions are provided for us to continue supplying this valuable service. Thank you. Malik Nanayakara, Manager Air Traffic Control.